Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. We are moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about
line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care.
And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there right off the bat. And even
you're rooting for anyone, but that's the way to begin a game, to put someone back on their heels and announce that they
completion went just shy of the marker. And to give this time
in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everything
out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners.
So here are the Panthers now under head coach Ron Rivera. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you, you know?
It's on second and short. Now a handoff here to his running back.
In this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving. It almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's taken down inside the 30. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
We were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They can't stop us. They cannot hold us down.
Really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of...
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2.
Let's go ahead and... Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. Well, they're going to have some space here on the free kick.
You're exactly right about that. They just wish that they could have the free kick and not give up the 2 points. Yeah, and the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad.
2nd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as...
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be 2nd and 2. Flushed out right. And eventually... And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's in now from the 33. They'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. Johnson was the intended receiver. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. On 2nd down now. Swift. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out and open the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore. Or they get tired or they get out.
And again, it's time to the tailback.
But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. They'll run it now out of the gun. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2nd and 6. Forced out to his left. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this. So
the ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to...
2nd and 10. And the catch made by Johnson. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 8 yards out as his guys over 1st and 10. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And boy, Charles, they have to find a way to just get him some time to breathe back there. He's been pressured throughout this game.
And I'll bet in his mind he's thinking the focus shouldn't be finish a ball game with a quarterback on the ground so much.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
The trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the...
Back-to-back primetime games for them. Monday night they were in New York. Under this afternoon. They'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Carry kind of takes me back to college in the classroom. Not enough heavy run. Sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that.
Nowhere to escape, and he'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, a scrap 3 before halftime. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. This fielded at the 2.
Let's go, baby.
So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to loft one deep. They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Series to series, play to play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
But they've got to figure out what's happening in the offensive line to keep people away.
And 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll try the left side. Swift. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's
under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Around 6 sacks given up in this one.
2nd and long. Got his man completion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And they're going to move the screen pass on 3rd down. And for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down. But the extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground.
Back to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run. Leads to a 2nd and 11. They run the counter. Swift. And he's going to be... Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
I feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now, but they have to do it.
Now back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
And see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Back to throw.
Speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to run this one in. They'll drop the throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him. Made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, he's got it, complete.
Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Wolf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 7. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw. 2nd and 9 now. Looking for... And the blitz does come. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Subverted, but they still need to move hastily. He'll look to throw. 2nd and 13. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will start it. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Finding his safety valve. And he's going to be taken down. They'll run it now out of the gun. They're able to get him behind the line. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Panthers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for